Well, good morning everyone, and we're off again. So, good night. Slept pretty well actually. Well, I did fall asleep, I think it was before 10 o'clock really. And woke up really early as well. So, been awake since probably just after 5. Had my breakfast, packed all down. Nice, not too rushed of a morning. But yeah, 7:40 right now, and we're off again. The day started out absolutely beautiful. It's supposed to get a little bit cloudier later, so it's like might as well get going and enjoy the sun. But yeah, we've got about a 13-mile day today, including Conic Hill. So yeah, it's gonna definitely take us a while. But yeah, plenty of time. Hello again all. Time for my first proper break. It took me a while to find that nice spot, but I found a nice tree trunk to sit on. Because personally, if I can't sit on my break, I'm not taking off my pack. But yeah, we're about an hour and a half in. Then believe I'll have to double check, but I think it was 3.3 miles up to this point. And yeah, easy hike so far. And I have to say, feeling better than I expected. Really not too bad this morning. So maybe that quick 10-minute shakeout last night did help. But yeah, a walk starts off out of Drymen campsite. Walk starts off nice and easy. You do walk along some roads for the first bit. But yeah, with a small road at the beginning. Barely any cars go down that way. And then you are on the main road for, I'd say, probably about 10 minutes or so. But yeah, it's got a really nice pavement on the side, so not an issue at all. But yeah, pretty much once you leave that main road, you do start climbing for a little while. A very gentle incline, really nothing much, but you do notice it starting going uphill. Once you kind of enter Drymen forest, if I'm saying that even halfway correct, path kind of does level out, even kind of tiniest bit of ups and downs, but mostly flat. Just had a look at the map, so I think a little bit more flat to go for half a mile or so, and then I do think we are going to start slowly climbing up towards Conic Hill. I'll have something to drink, just to relax for a few minutes, and then keep going as usual. Right, off we go again. Now, after sitting for about 10 minutes, legs definitely feel a bit heavier, but I will get them warm again pretty quickly. So at this point you can decide if you want to take the low route to Balmaha, so avoiding Conic Hill, or this way up here, going up and over the hill. So if you're looking at wild camping and you want to camp somewhere just kind of before the camping management zone starts after Conic Hill, think up here in that grass. That's a pretty nice spot because you've also got some running water right there, and yeah, beautiful scenery. But yeah, we're now getting pretty close to Conic Hill. So I'm gonna walk a couple more minutes till we really get to the start before it before it starts going up a bit steeper. I'm gonna have a bite to eat, protein bar or something, because I am getting a little bit hungry, as it's been I had breakfast quite early this morning, around 6:30 or so. So yeah, gonna have some food in a minute and then start heading up that hill in front of us. Okay people, so we've just crossed that bridge there behind us, and we are truly at the bottom of where the climb up to Conic Hill really starts, where it starts getting a little bit steeper. But yeah, just come a little bit off path here. I'm gonna sit down, have a bite to eat, some food, and then tackle that hill. But yeah, to put it into perspective, so we are at just under 150 meters above sea. Conic Hill, I believe, is 350, 360, something like that. So we have 200 meters of elevation to gain. Now, usually on the normal day, as I said, not a huge hill, not really that much. But I think it's main reason why people find it quite tough is obviously because a lot of us are carrying or camping gear and like quite a heavy pack. But yeah, we're gonna take it slow, nice and steady like always. But yeah, we'll have a little break first. But yeah, one more thing I do want to say. Just at the bottom of Conic Hill here, and I think if I'm gonna do the West Highland Way again at some other point, this would be a really nice camping spot here behind me. So I see a nice flat area of grass. Again, you've got running water right beside, and yeah, a little bit hidden off trail, but yeah, close enough so you're not doing a big detour. But yeah, I bet it's a popular spot, so probably want to get here reasonably early to camp. Okay, so I'm about to be off again. We do have a mile and a half or so to go to Balmaha. It's 10:30 now. I'm hoping to be there about 12, right in time to have some lunch. But yeah, next mile and a half is definitely going to be slow going. But yeah, let's see it. Okay, we're about halfway up, and we're just gonna keep chipping away on these meters. So yeah, it's quite a rough path for a lot of it, and some little pits get reasonably steep, but yeah, we're doing fine. We'll get there. Alright, so strictly speaking, what you'll see here in front of us in a minute, the West Highland Way actually bypasses the summit. So yeah, it's just quite relatively flat here, and then the way will start going back down. But yeah, myself and I'm sure most people, I do want to see the views from the top, so we are gonna head up and check out what the view is like from the top. Oh yeah, just at the bottom where the path starts going up. See, some other people have left the bags here, so I'm gonna do the same and head up there. So yeah guys, the way up to the hill is pretty rough, so yeah, leave that bag at the bottom and just head up lightweight. Oh, so nearly down into Balmaha now, I believe. And kid you not, I found coming down harder than going up. But yeah, coming down, it is a very nice path, all built out. They're not quite finished all the way to the top, but yeah, at least 3/4 of the way up, you've got a beautifully made path. Also on the way down, so I just passed the gate about 2 minutes ago. And that's the start of the camping management zone. So between the beginning of March to, I believe it's the end of September, you're not allowed to just wild camp anywhere here in this area. So you've either got to camp in an actual campground, or there's like some areas where you can buy a permit and camp in a specific little area, which is what I did. Gotta look up the name of what the area is called to where we're camping tonight. But yeah, when I planned this a couple of weeks ago, I went online and bought myself a permit. Permits go live, I believe it's either 4 weeks or an exact month before, and they cost £4.20. So yeah, really not too expensive. But yeah, the area I'm camping in, I believe, there's only 5 permits per night. So yeah, make sure if you're considering this, most people, they do plan their West Highland Way a little bit in advance, and you should be able to get yourself a permit. But yeah, last half a mile or so into town, and then time for lunch. There we go, we can see some cars. So nearly back into civilization. Be down in Balmaha in a few minutes. And it's 5 minutes to 12. Alright, so I got going again probably about 10 minutes ago or so, and pretty much straight out of Balmaha. So a little bit of a climb to do. I definitely wasn't expecting that, but yeah, got to the top, pretty nice views, and now it's going back down the other side. But yeah, the afternoon should hopefully be easier than the morning, because yeah, I am a little bit tired after doing Conic Hill. But yeah, we've got just over 6 miles to do this afternoon, so I'm hoping for about 3-ish hours. But yeah, It's about 1:45 now, so hopefully once again by about 4 o'clock we should be at our campsite. Right, so just walking along the shore of Loch Lomond now, and yeah, like pretty much the whole rest of the way this path is stunning. But yeah, we've probably left Balmaha behind now, and you can really tell much quieter again. Conic Hill is really nice, great view, but there's a lot of people, you know, especially like weather was pretty nice today, so a lot of day trippers going up, so it felt quite weird going from a relatively quiet path to kind of just masses on Conic Hill. But yeah, as soon as you get past Balmaha, it's nice and quiet again. Alright, we are still moving. It definitely feels a lot harder this afternoon than it did earlier today. But yeah, gonna find a nice little rock for a break pretty soon. Until then, we keep on moving. Walking again for just over an hour. We've done 2 miles. We've got just over 4 more to go. And I'm definitely flagging a little bit. But yeah, I'll sit down for a while, build up some energy again, and then keep going once I'm ready. Right, we're still making progress, and you know, it's a really good path pretty much all the way, but every now and then on this section you get these sneaky uphills that are very tiring after an already long day. But yeah, I think we're coming down and getting down to the last 2 miles or so. Speaking of uphills, so some of them, they're not just like a sneaky little like 30-second uphill. Some of them, like this last one just here, feels pure evil. So I don't know, it will be tricky to see, but about 10 minutes ago we're down the shore of Loch Lomond, and now we're quite high above it. So I think it is, the path is starting to head back down now. But yeah, started off nice little slope upwards, and it got steeper and steeper, turned into stairs, big stairs, and every corner you turn, just more stairs. But yeah, we're at the top now. Alright, so I just had a nice little break in that beautiful spot there behind me. Oh, well, it was a really nice break, beautiful. It is starting to, don't know, I think sitting down and then getting back up is starting to be harder than to just keep going at the moment. But yeah, I think we are less than an hour away from our camp spot now. Once we're there, we've got to set up, and after that, just chill for the rest of the evening. We've got another uphill from hell. It's really not that steep, but feels like it right now. And still got a good bit to go. Right, so about 20 minutes or so away from my campsite, and this here is the last flowing stream that I'm crossing. So I'm camping by the loch, so I could get just water from the loch, but the way I understand it, it's always better to get water from a flowing stream. So yeah, got my filter here, just gotta fill up my bottle and this, and yeah, be ready for tonight. Okay, so all filled up with water. You can tell immediately my bag is heavier, but yeah, I've got about an extra 1.5 liters compared to just before, so yeah, that's an extra 1.5 kilos. But yeah, not far now, and I've been getting slower and slower anyway, so just gotta take my time with this last bit. And we have arrived at our little area. So gotta head down there. I'm gonna set up camp. Okay, so there's a couple of spots here in the woods just behind me where it would be nice to set up a tent, but I want to be on the beach. Now, I'm gonna have a look around for a spot. It's probably not gonna be 100% flat, but I don't care. Will be nice to have a view out to the water's edge from the tent. There we go. Tent is all set up. And little spots like this, it's definitely great to have a very small tent like I do, because it even looks fairly flat. But yeah, definitely not the most stable pitch, as I'm sure you can imagine. The kind of gravel here, mud pegs, they don't hold very strongly, but it's quite sheltered, so we'll be fine. And it's just for one night, and yeah, we'll have great views because we'll be waking up to this. All right, everyone, just having some dinner now. Today is spaghetti carbonara. It's okay. Nothing life-changing, but could use a bit more flavouring, but it's alright. Oh my goodness, guys, so I've just gone down to the shore to just give my cutlery a quick rinse, and it's really just down there, not far. My legs are so sore. This is any indication for how tomorrow morning's gonna be? It will be interesting. Okay, good evening. How are we all? So I've settled in, had my dinner, and just like yesterday I went on a little after dinner walk. But yeah, you can barely call it a walk. My tent's literally like maybe 100 meters that way, just a little bit further along the shore. But yeah, I thought I'd have a little wander, and I came down to this separate little beach area. Beautiful. It's a little bit hard to get down to. For the way back up, I definitely need to tie my shoes, because currently I've got them fully open. But yeah, just I said out on a little walk. I'll head back to the tent pretty soon, and then yeah, really just chill for the rest of the evening. But yeah, I thought I'd get a little bit of blood flowing in my legs, same as yesterday, and you know, it should help with recovery a little bit. But yeah, let's recap today. So we started at the Drymen campsite, and now 15 miles later we're at this little camping permit area. I'll pop the name up here because yeah, my brain's too tired to remember the name. But yeah, I would say I've probably gotten close to my current limit today. So yeah, the first 8 and a bit miles to Balmaha. Went pretty well, felt really good. Going up Conic Hill was fine. Coming down felt quite rough, even though the path is really nice, but it's just a steep downhill for a bit, which I always find really tires me out. But then yeah, had a lunch in Balmaha, sat down for a bit, and then set off to here for another 6.3 miles, something like that. These miles, beautiful to walk, but they were definitely dragging for a bit. Especially there's a couple of pretty good uphills in there, which yeah, if you're already tired, they definitely take it out of you. And I now fully understand why some people walk this stage over 2 days. So yeah, I've met quite a few people who do Drymen to Balmaha, and then Balmaha to Rotherden, which is half a mile down the road, the next day. And yeah, you know, I'm already thinking about next time I'm walking the West Highland Way. I'd probably make my first day a bit longer, maybe another couple of miles on the first day, and then have this second day to here a bit shorter. Or yeah, just do it over 3 days like a lot of people. But yeah, what else? Feet are good, so no blisters or any hot spots so far, so I think the shoes are working. Bottom of my feet do hurt, but you know, that's normal when you're not used to walking that much. Pretty much my whole legs, back, upper body, everything hurts a bit. But yeah, I'm sure I'll feel much worse tomorrow morning. But yeah, plan for tomorrow, I think we're going to take it a little bit easier. We don't have a fixed spot to go to tomorrow, so we have 20 miles, or I think 21 miles to go to Crianlarich, which I definitely want to get to by Saturday afternoon. So yeah, I want to definitely do 10 miles tomorrow. But yeah, just see how it goes. Definitely gonna head off early again, and probably will be more of a slow trot than a speedy walk tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, so I've got a bit of chocolate in my bag, so I think I'm gonna have a little chocolate, and then just as usual be on my Kindle, hang out for a bit, and then go to bed pretty soon. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed day 2. See you back for day 3.